Good evening. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my humble home studio here in Newcastle upon Tyne, ladies and gentlemen. There's Data Sherney. Good evening from Switzerland. Good evening from Newcastle upon Tyne, ladies and gentlemen. It's nice to be back. It's nice to be here. Tony McAnally, good evening. Good evening, sir. Nice to see you. Waiting for a YouTube comment. Then I know that we're hitting the two big hitters. Dave Mason, good evening. Scotland, you ain't there, buddy lad. And there's Jane Law in YouTube land. So we're reaching the two big important ones. That's all that matters. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Busy times. And obviously I was away last weekend, and I'm going to be away this weekend. So I'm sitting and I'm thinking, hello, Stephen Hagen in Blackhall Colliery. Hey, isn't it exotic? It's exotic, isn't it? And I'm going to be away this Sunday, so that will be 2 Sundays in a row. Now, fair enough, Jeff Lewis, nice to see you. Heimlich the Caterpillar, good lad, good to see you. Now, you know, ladies and gentlemen, it all started, the live streaming, by suggestion of a friend of mine from London, and he said, streaming's the way, and so I took his advice, and I got myself into the situation that I'm into now. And as you know, this is 289, so we're 11 streams away from 300 live streams. John Mike Wright, good evening, John. Johnny, you are right. Nice to see you the other day. And so, yes, we're almost at 300, but the fact of the matter is there were some streams that I did were not many, maybe half a dozen, that were kind of disasters technically, and I deleted them. So we're actually closer to 300, but I don't think we've passed 300. So here we are. Isn't it fantastic? I love doing this, but the thing is that when I started streaming, it was supposed to be a supplement to the live gigs, but then we went into the lunacy of lockdown, and this became everything. And in a kind of a bizarre sort of way, it's kind of established itself probably more than it would have done if it hadn't have been for lockdown. So, but the fact of the matter is, I have got a little bit bored of it sometimes. I hope you lot haven't got bored of it. I suppose the ones who haven't got bored of it just switch off. Most people have probably, quite a few people have already switched off now because I'm just talking. But what I'm doing is I'm killing time until you all come in and get yourselves comfortable, you see. Horsham, West Sussex. Good lad. Matika Nakora. That sounds like a 60s jazz hit, doesn't it? So I got kind of a little bit bored with it because of the lockdown. But now, you see, that I'm out playing more and more, doing the live gigs and what have you, not doing live streams, it makes me want to come back and be like more invigorated, you know? You come back with a freshness after you've had a week or two away. So, you know, basically what I'm saying is I probably wouldn't have done a stream tonight if I'd done one on Sunday and I was doing one this Sunday. I wouldn't have done a stream tonight. Because I haven't done a stream for the last 2 weeks, I kind of want to do one. Whereas during the lockdown I wouldn't, you know. Okay, let's talk about the intro music, the theme tune music that you all whistle along to. Anita Kiefel, good evening, in Germering. The intro music that you all whistle along to, basically what it is, it's kind of an improvised thing using the volume control on the guitar, but then it's reversed. So you kind of the streams during lockdown help keep you sane. Well, Jeff, I'm really pleased to hear that, because there's a couple of people who've said something similar to that. And I'm greatly, enormously grateful for it. Now, the thing is that it's not all about rich and famous. It's not all about getting rich and famous. It's about helping your fellow man. There's more reward in helping your fellow man than there is in being rich and famous. Okay, so you've got those chords right now. I've recorded them in here. I'll play them back, but they'll be reversed. Interesting. But now, if we swamp them with delay and reverb, so that's how I made the intro music. Pied Scooter, good evening. Heimlich the Caterpillar, very ambulance. I love the live streams, Jane Law, but I understand from your point of view you need a balance. Yes, absolutely. David O, good evening. Okay, so right, let's just a moment. I had a sponsorship with Lidl Sparkling Water. Alexis John Irving, good evening. I had a sponsorship, and I was drinking the sparkling water on my live stream, and the sales went through the roof. They sold out every time you went to Lidl. There was no sparkling water, and then we had a little fallout, and I started to drink tap water. And Lidl sales were in the toilet. So we've renegotiated a contract, and I'm now sponsoring Lidl Water once again. The gassy water that I like so much, and with a little slice of lemon. And the sales are picking up again. Yeah. So, right. I'll start playing now. I'll shut my mouth. Okay. I hope you're all happy, ladies and gentlemen. that's not a bad drum sound for a dining room, even if I do say so myself. That was Ian Hamilton playing drums, and it's quite an old track, that. And Ian came over. Good evening in Austria, nice to see you. Rax FX, hello there, Rax FX. I am doing very well indeed, thank you very much. So Ian Hamilton came over and helped me experiment with the drums downstairs and blah blah blah. But I've now sold all of my drum recording equipment, ladies and gentlemen, because it sat and never got used for so long that I couldn't justify having those lovely microphones sitting doing nothing. So I sold them. So there'll be no more live drums in this house for the foreseeable future. Okay. I hope everybody's well. What's second? Europa, bit of Carlos Sultana. Okay. We'll love a bit of Carlos-ish. That's my brother David playing drums there, and David Cowan playing organ, and myself playing bass, and the guitar that you just heard me playing there was me also, yes. And that's a Carlos Sultana number. What you see is what you get. Now, I've been thinking about this recently, and it keeps coming back to this thing about creating our own reality, you see. We create our own reality by the way we think, and the way we talk, and the way we behave and conduct ourselves. And so, if you don't like what's in the mirror, don't go and buy a new mirror. You change what is reflected into the mirror, and the mirror has no choice but to reflect the change back. Simple as that. So here's a bit of ambulance music for you, ladies and gentlemen. Very little distortion needed on here, by the way. Goes like this. what you say is what you get. What you believe is what you will receive. Anyway, okay. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's enjoying the music Thursday night. It's a bit of a quiet one tonight, but I don't care about that. Is everybody all right? Is everybody all right? You've all gone a bit quiet. Do I still have the green? Yes, green shield stamps, of course. Yes. Get yourself a tin of beans for your tea. Some. Yeah. Is everybody all right? You've all gone a bit quiet there. Yes, it was a joy having you up at the time there, Johnny. It was very good fun. I drink little water, ladies and gentlemen. On a hot, streamy summer night, I like to drink little sparkling water, 17 pence a bottle. Okay, number 4, dopamine disaster. Okay, this is a fun one. It's Jim Drummond playing drums, Kenny Hutchison playing bass, and Rob Bundrick playing organ. So it's quite a concoction of players on this one. It goes like this. the Dopamine Disaster, taken from the Light album, an album called Light, which is kind of unreleased. Well, it's released digitally, but I don't think that's a proper release. I think a CD or a vinyl is a proper release. And maybe one day we'll do that. Or maybe one day we will do that. Maybe one day we will do that. But it's until such time, we'll be playing it here on the live stream. What's number 5? You see, I haven't got it. Beatnik. Okay, so it's a favourite of mine. This is one of my favourites because it's just I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tune it while I'm talking. Yes. Yes, Beatnik. You've gone sharp. No. Come back, come back, come back. Yes, Beatnik. What was it? Number 5, was it? Yes. Easy does it, ladies and gentlemen. Easy does it. ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes. It's my brother playing drums, David Cowan playing organ. Summertime. No, I tune to 432. Once ready, should never tune down. Kenny, I won't say what I think about that on a public forum. 432, it's believed. I think 432 is better. That's all I'm going to say. There's a lot of evidence, scientific evidence, to say that 432 is better. There's a lot of opinions say that it isn't, but I play in 432 in this room every time, unless I'm doing sessions for somebody. Send me stuff that's been done in 440. Then I tune to 440, but I tune to 432. I think it's better. I've done extensive experimentation, and that's what I think. But I'm not, I'm not going to try and force anybody to change their mind. Do what you like. No need to shout. Not talking to you, Kenny, but I mean, there's one particular guy shouting and screaming like a fucking maniac about 432 and 440. It's like, bloody hell, calm down, Have you ever thought that if you weren't shouting and screaming, if you weren't the kind of personality that shouted and screamed like that about 440, that you might actually not be able to pick up the subtleties of difference between 432 and 440? But we won't go there. Since the weather's been very hot recently. Well now, there you go, you see. I've pulled out the wrong track in the summer place. You see, when I'm pulling the tracks together on the computer behind me, I thought I pulled out summertime, but I've actually pulled out summer place. All I can do is just try it. If it doesn't work, I'll kill it. See, I haven't practiced that one for so long. Next, autumn leaves. No. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. I was ready to play summertime, not summer place, and it's gone a bit wobbly there, so we'll just step over that one and hopefully nobody noticed. Something like that anyway, okay. You know, it could be, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's the end of the show, folks. It's an hour. That's almost 50 minutes, but, you know, I won't be back on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. But I will be back probably the Sunday after this Sunday. I got 2 or 3 weeks, well, tell a lie. I won't be here this Sunday, but I will be here the Sunday after. Shall we have a noodle doodle? Why not?